Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we're going to take a look at the details for some sub-EZA characters that are coming. So for the second half of part 2, seems like what they chose to do was grab for like sub-EZ level characters, and they're just going to make them one big EZA. We saw them do this for Saiyan Day as well. Remember, they took a bunch of the Battle of Gods characters and made it one EZA. Now, this includes one character in particular that I have been wondering about. So we have INT ZAMASU, STR TRUNKS. They're just the Tech Vegito Blue STR Rose sub-EZAs. Then we have this character, and we also have Future Gohan. This is like a hero and villain extermination event character. But this one, right here. This is 5th anniversary Blue Vegito sub-EZA. So this is the first character. I was wondering how they were going to EZA these characters because, you know, the LR EZAs are a different format than the normal 30-stage EZAs. But it looks to me like they're just going to take these 4 characters and they're just going to have their own EZA medals on their own EZA, right? That's how they're going to do this. So, all right. Let's take a look now. It's not what people are going to want to hear, but the only unit I'm really caring about here is INT ZAMASU. The rest of the characters, I mean, they could be okay. They could be bad. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. I mean, I don't really hate the pick of Future Gohan as a Carnival LR, but, I mean, the need for villains is always going to be there. It's just, like always, we're in a situation where they cannot fumble any villains. It very much hurts when they fumble any villains at all. So, this Zamasu, I mean, I would like to see them just give him 70% damage reduction baseline. Like, something like that. We could easily run this guy on the Zamasu team. Physical Zamasu sucks. AGL Zamasu, you know, is also just Zamasu, but by turn 3, he's Fusion Zamasu, so that's not going to be an issue. So, alright, let's take a look. We're going to use the wiki translations. Sometimes they could be a bit iffy, but, I mean, you know, it's fine, it's fine. It's solid. We'll take a look at it. So, okay. 30% attack and defense for 1 turn. That's good. We like that. Supreme damage and still recovers 7% HP. So they didn't upgrade that. Just leave it at 7% HP. Okay. I mean, it's fine. We're going to have several characters on the team that would heal. You might be running Chi-Lai, right, who, you know, heals, what is it, 39% every 3 dodges. 180% attack and defense start a turn. 40% damage reduction. They didn't up that? Okay. Up to 120% attack and defense more remaining girded stats boost. 20% damage reduction if all allies in the turn are Realm of Gods characters. That's, damn. I mean, we can rock that, but, I mean, that like, Majunior, Chi-Lai, those are like 2 villains that are not Realm of Gods that you're very likely to run. Oh, damn. They couldn't have just made that, like, full extreme, huh? 20% damage reduction when all allies are extreme. That's all they had to do, man. That's not, like, it's so funny. Lately, I've seen a lot of people are like, oh my god, you always say every character's best unit in the game. And then I also get a bunch of people saying, oh my god, you always are so hard on every character. Just extreme class. That's all they needed to do right there. I mean, he would still get hit hard. I mean, look at these stats, bro. This guy is 300k defense at the start of turn. 250, 400. What is he at? Somewhere in that range. Like, even with 60% damage reduction, he's not eating these boss supers, and then you're good. Like, he's going to take a lot of damage. He'll live, but he's going to take a lot of damage. Then he has an additional, which has a 70% chance of being a super. After he gets hit 6 times. Go to hell, Dokkan. Okay. Yeah, sure, man. Here's the teams and links. I mean, I would say he's mid. Not bad, not good. He is mid, is what it looks like to me. All right, next, Trunks. I mean, Trunks has a decent shot at being good. Keep in mind that this Trunks right here has literally the same name as the Carnival LR coming up, the Super Saiyan Trunks feature. So this guy is going to not work the greatest with the Carnival LR. That Carnival LR Trunks, I mean, he's heavily flawed, before once you get into standby mode, he's God. It's like Vegito Blue. It's right. You transform into AGL Vegito Blue, you're God. Like, you're good. But Trunks is gonna have incredible issues, huge issues before you pop that standby with Trunks. And unfortunately, Trunks, it's his 5th turn, right? Not the 5th turn from the start of turn or from the start of battle. So that's very unfortunate. So we'll see. Again, this guy, I mean, this guy could be good. He's on a lot of teams. He's got a decent link set. He's already got damage reduction and stuff built in. Greatly raise attack for 1 turn, supreme damage, and defense by 40% for 6 turns. Huh. I don't know that we've ever seen 40% before. I don't think so. I don't think they've ever done 40%. Maybe on one character. That's interesting. That is good. 40% defense for 6 turns. That is good. 180% attack and defense for 1 turn. Okay. Or from his passive. He gets the 40% damage reduction. They didn't buff that either. Damn it. Up to 180% attack and defense, less H remaining, the greater the boost. Okay, that could be good. I mean, you can easily see it where, you know, this guy's on the 2nd rotation, and you get supered and you're like 10% HP. At least he'll have his full stats up at that point. Then launches an additional super effective when there's a Realm of God's enemy. Who cares? Okay. 10% damage reduction after he performs his 6th attack. After he does 6 attacks. They're trolling me, man. They're trolling. The reason this is crazy is because what are these fights like that they're giving us? We're not getting these things in these fights, man. Alright, man. He gets 10% damage reduction. If that was 30% damage reduction, it's like, okay. But it's 10. Alright? So, I'm telling y'all, it's like, these bosses are so insane that it's like, you know, you gotta be at like 70% damage reduction, man. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be real rough. Alright. I mean, they gave him some stuff. I mean, again, I feel like this guy is mid. He's not good. He's not bad. I would say he also is mid, this Trunks. Alright, so we have MAI and Trunks here. Keep in mind that this character does have an active skill. Let's go and take a look at this real quick. So we have an active skill here. Remember, active skills at the moment cannot change. That's going to be exactly the same after their EZA. So we could do that if there is a Trunks or MAI in the same turn starting from the 3rd turn. That's good. That could be very helpful in the fights that they're giving us right now. We like that. They get 628% attack temporarily. Damage the enemy, all attacks come crits, stuns the attacked enemy, and you reduce your own defense by half. Now, this is interesting because reducing your defense by half is really bad, but the current fights, many times I'm doing these fights, there's holes. Holes open up where they're not attacking a slot because they don't attack. They hit so hard, but they're not like, all right, watch us attack 10 times turn 1 and cover every slot. A lot of times, like, the middle slot doesn't have attacks in it. So, I mean, you could pop this, you could do good damage, and then maybe, you know, the defense being cut by half isn't the worst. It's possible. Alright, let's see. 50% attack and defense for 1 turn. Supreme damage enemy. Lowers enemy attack and defense. Okay. Sure. 50% attack and defense is a nice buff. 150% attack and defense start a turn. 30% damage reduction when all allies are Future Saga. They didn't have damage reduction before, right? No, they did not. Alright, I really like this ability for this character. I guess, I mean, I'm going to be a little bit more strict for Zamasu, even though he's a sub-EZA. But for this one, just damage reduction with Future Saga, sure, we'll take that. I feel like Zamasu, though, it's just these villain teams. I mean, they can't afford that shit, man. They can't. This, to me, feels more fine. So, like, you could bust this character out if you're running a full Future Saga team. Sure. They get 3 ki plus an additional 150% when there's an ally whose name includes Super Saiyan Blue on the team. Okay. So we got to be running basically the blue Vegito, like the Goku and Vegeta character. Then another 100% attack unit, so there's a Future Saga category enemy. And then another 3 ki 150% attack and guaranteed crit against a Zamasu or Goku Black. Yeah, I mean, I just feel they're mid, not good, not great. That's not good, not great, not bad. That's what they are. I mean, the 30% damage reduction is going to be nice. I mean, let me pull up. Let's take a look at what their stats are going to look like here. Hold on. Okay. This Trunks' defense is very low. I mean, none of these stats, I guess, are really super relevant. Besides Trunks just having obscenely low defense, which is bad, because I'm just not really interested in running, like, a character like this who just can't even tank hits at all. It's just not fun to me when you just run characters and they just get one shot, right? Like, I don't care how much damage you could do, all the special things you could do. Like, if you just get hit once and you're dead, like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, yeah, nothing special there. So, I mean, this character's going to be able to do damage, but I do question. I mean, I like them getting damage reduction, but that's not, like, they're not really tanking. Like, if you're going up against INT Rose, right, you wouldn't run this character against the Red Zone Zamasu stage because they'd be going to tech type disadvantage at the end. That's foolish. You're not going to do that. So we're going up against Rose, where they have type advantage the start of the fight, and then they're neutral at the end. I think if that Rose, if he just cocked back and supered them, he probably just one-shots them, right? Like, if you're at full health, like, that 30% damage reduction doesn't save you. You probably just get one-shotted, I think. It would have to be very close. 30% damage reduction? That's damn. Yeah, but buddy, they start buffing these events, and this is what happens as a consequence. It's like, oh, 30% damage reduction? Yeah, you're one shot. Sorry. All right. Well, I mean, keep in mind that these characters, again, they're not, like, bad. So a lot of these characters could certainly be useful in things like Battlefield and Super Battle Road and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. And then finally, we have Tech Future Gohan. I have no expectations whatsoever for this guy. I do not have any expectations whatsoever for this Future Gohan. This is a very old character right here. And he's now competing with best unit in the game. You could run this guy, I think, because that Carnival LR Future Gohan is very likely to be a slot 1 character. So, like, the thing is like, Final Form Cooler comes out, and then, like, other coolers are unrunnable, because Final Form Cooler is a slot 2 character. It's like, what, are you going to bring another Final Form Cooler who's a floating slot 3 character who then has no links active? You can't do it. He's unrunnable. This Gohan right here, the LR Future Gohan are probably going slot 1. So, if this guy is super good, we could use him. He stacks attack by 100%. 100%. Then he gets defense for 3 turns. We'll see what that's going to be. 30%, 50%. I've seen either. It could be 30 or 50. Probably 30, but it could be 50. Stacks attack by 100%, huh? Seems interesting, but it's not 2016 anymore, right? 158% attack units start a turn. 158% attack units for 5 turns from the start of turn. That's not a big deal with the way they've structured current content, okay? 158% attacking events when HP is 85% or less. Okay. I mean, you take 1 normal a lot of times and you're going to be below that threshold. Sure. Then you get an additional 58% attacking events when HP is 58% or less. Okay. Oh, Future Saga category allies 2 key 30%. Only 30% attack? They didn't give him defense, though? No, they didn't. I mean, I like it. I like the idea of giving him support. High chance to dodge. Additional has a medium chance being a super when there's an Android or Future Saga enemy. Do I like this guy the best out of all of them? I might. I mean, it's just, It's tough. I mean, do I want to do the dodge thing for the 500 millionth zillionth time? But, I mean, people, you guys understand, like, the best defensive characters in the game can't eat these hits. So, if you can't eat the hits, what's the alternative? You dodge them, right? Like, dodge characters are literally the strongest they've ever been in history, ever. I mean, they gave him support and dodge. I mean, this is a sub EZA, right? Like, I kind of like it. I do. This is what I asked for, right? Like, give me a defensive mechanic for a specific enemy or like on a specific team. That's what we got. Yeah, they gave this guy, wow. I really like this guy's EZA, actually. I do. That's crazy. This guy was like a throwaway. Like, I do not care. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna be tanking. I mean, even with all of his buffs up, right? So you have a second stack of this. You're under 58% HP. What is his defense again? It's barely 10,000. I mean, this guy is not. I mean, this is a dodge or die character, but I mean, he's at least got it. He's supporting. You could run him. I mean, I wouldn't say. I feel like he's mid, like the others. Like I don't know that he's, like, way better than these other characters. But I feel like I like what they did with him a little bit more than the rest. Because, like, 30% damage reduction is fine, but, like, that's not... like, this. They just left him with 40%. I mean, they really couldn't have given us more damage reduction, man, huh? Like, when all allies are Realm of Gods characters, I just, like, villains, like, you don't have the luxury to do that, man. Like, you don't. Not with villains. I guess it's when all allies are Realm of Gods characters. So you do, like, a mix of a team, right? Like, it's like, we bring this guy, and we have, like, Gowasu and Zamasu, or the 5th anniversary of Vegito Blue, or AGL Vegito Blue on the team rather than, like, Majunior and stuff like that, is what you do with this guy. We'll try it. I mean, this could be worse, right? I just cannot stand this horse shit. Get hit 6 times. It's not happening in the new fights. You're not getting hit 6 times. Dude. Okay. It's a struggle for LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku to take 5 hits in these new fights. But this bastard here is going to eat 6. Yeah, man, sure. Alright, let me know what you guys think. I mean, none of these 4 are bad. So, that's good. That's good. Like, remember Saiyan Day. We look at Saiyan Day and it's like, oh my god. For every character, it's like, what is this all shit? These guys are just, like, not crazy, right? But these are sub EZAs. I feel like I would take this. I mean, they did give these 3 extra, like, damage reduction, and then they gave this guy dodge. So they did give them all defensive mechanics to utilize. So that is good. So let me know what you guys think of the 4 EZA characters. Thanks guys for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.